Hello, my dear Scorpios. I hope this reading finds you well. I'm going to be pulling a few cards for the collective of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Wow, beautiful energy. Beautiful card. That's a major arcana card for Scorpio there. That's kind of about the past. Number 18, the Moon. Revisiting the past. Maybe the past has come back to bite you somehow, or something has been illuminated, newly illuminated in the present moment that maybe you didn't have clarity on before. We will see what Spirit has to say. Oh boy. Maybe this is your headspace and your emotions, There you go. Now, I want to let Scorpio know that 3 cards just fell face down on the ground. And anytime that I am reading and the cards fall face down on the ground, that's like, don't accept this and don't take this. I'm not even going to look at what it is, because I feel like this is differing opinions, especially with the number 36 card. Here you have differences. One's black, one's white. I feel like that's enough to factor in. All these other factors don't need to apply. It just makes it more challenging, a little more sticky, a little tougher to sort through. So Scorpio, I just want to remind you that this reading is a personal reading about you, and I feel like your headspace might be kind of expanded to include and factor in many. Okay, so if you could bring that down to a singular focus, your own perception, you are going to have much of an easier time sorting through what the energy is that's presented to you ahead. So Scorpio, I'm really drawn into, look, aren't these kind of the same? Like, this is your Scorpio card, and that's you way deep down inside that snake. This is the snake there, about shedding the old and transforming into the new and being cunning and wise, right? And I feel like that's all protection, because like, look how far below the surface you even have to get to touch Scorpio here. I feel like this is all protective layers. Now, the moon is a little bit different, right? Because it's not earth here that's covering. It's not layers of earth or stone that are enclosing the body that I see in the card. It's water. So in tarot, water symbolizes emotions. And this person is clearly drowning, right? And I wonder, Scorpio, if you're feeling quite overwhelmed by emotion as of late. And I feel like it may be as simple as needing to cleanse your energy. Sometimes we care very deeply about many causes or people or the goings on in our lives or in the world. And we carry a little bit more of that with us than we intend to or should. And then it adds up and multiplies until we're like buried under this mountain of energetic debris. That's what I feel is happening here, Scorpio. You may feel slightly out of touch with your regular emotions because you're carrying excessive energy, maybe related to the past, maybe some past stuff that you could stand to let go of to clear your energy now. Okay, the times when we agree to disagree and we part ways with one another, that brings me to forgiveness. Okay, forgiving the past and letting it leave your life, even if you don't necessarily agree with what happened. Okay, forgiveness is for you. If we forgive our abuser, the abuser does not win the lottery or have a better life by proxy just because energetically and in our hearts they've been forgiven. No, forgiveness is to lift the burden off yourself, to not have to carry that heavy energy around anymore. So I'm drawn into number 18 here, the moon. 18, 1 and 8. 1 is you. 8 is the number of manifestation and transformation. So what are you attempting to manifest right now, Scorpio? What actions are you taking towards those goals? Or are you a victim to your circumstances, getting tossed between this situation and that emotional crisis? I see the wolves that are sounding off, and I wonder if that's a synchronicity for you, Scorpio. I want to ask you yet again, what are you attempting to manifest? If you don't know what it is, then you are relaxing into whatever you get through your unintentional use of energy. So that's where this declutter comes in again. Deciding how you want to spend your time, deciding to get rid of excess. And that's in the way of household chores, maybe clearing out that spare room, having a garage sale, downsizing, cleaning out the clutter, that kind of thing. Maybe just a really nice spring cleaning around your home, right? This declutter. It also speaks about relationships. Who's weighing you down in your life that's not giving back to you? Who have you found maybe walking down a different path from you? And it's requiring more and more of yourself to maintain that status quo. The universe is inviting you here to call a spade and to say, you know what, this isn't working anymore. I don't need this in my life. Why do I have all these extra cars? Why do I have all these friends who are toxic? Why am I involved in these situations that I know aren't good for me anymore? Why am I eating a pint of ice cream when I'm on a diet? And then I feel bad about it and I drown in my sorrows. The universe is offering you a chance to make a change, to do things differently, and to get different results. Now, your loved ones in the spirit world are around you, Scorpio, sending you love and upliftment. They want to say that the way that things have always been doesn't have to be the way they always will be. And this is your card. I am standing right next to you. Close your eyes and breathe deep and slow. And allow your loved one to stand next to you. Sense into the space where they would be. Notice how your body responds to their presence in your auric field. Receive their love and thank them for their visit and their support. What a beautiful message, Scorpio. I thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you like what you find here, and drop a comment to let me know how it resonates with you. I'd love to hear about your loved one. I'd love to hear how you sense them next to you, because you can. All right, Scorpio. Until the next one, I send you guys all the love and all the blessings.